Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Total War Warhammer. We're playing as the Dwarfs. This is episode 6. And campaign-wise, we're not in the best of situations, to be honest. Not really entirely of my doing. Maybe playing that quest battle, the ambush at the Thundering Falls, was probably not worth it because obviously they don't despawn, which I didn't know. I thought that quest battles maybe expire. We probably should have put that army and those resources to use because we didn't actually get that much good stuff out of it. But at the moment, we currently have Mount Squighorn, the Pillars, and Karaz Karak. We have Thorgrim Grudgebearer here with a pretty impressive army. We're slowly but surely constructing, getting our populace up. We're also building up our settlements so we can get walls in each. Once we build the defense building, actually I need to click on somewhere else apart from Karaz Karak. Here, once we build the watch room, we can get the garrison, the guard hall, which gives us a garrison and it adds walls to the settlement. We need a +3, so we need to do that before we sort of expand. Right, so we have Thorgrim pushing up and across here. Now, who was Barak Var, the Dwarven kingdom that was down to the west of me. Like, this is what was sort of not my undoing. They got absolutely smashed. I'm quite surprised that they did by the top knots, the savage orcs. So we're going to have to go down and deal with them. It's going to be easier pushing down to attack them than actually fighting the greenskins, because these are former dwarven territories, so they should be easier to take in theory. But yeah, it's not looking good campaign map-wise because look how big the top knots are and the greenskins, and they've just been getting confederations. We're currently sitting in rank 7, where the greenskins are 3rd and the top knots are 4th. I'm not entirely sure if savage orc tribes and greenskin tribes can confederate. If they do, that's G fucking G. Now, we are at war with the Red Fangs here. I'm quite happy to sue for peace with them for a payment, because they're actually at war with the Greenskins. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Except unless you're an orc, because we will go to war with them at some point. Right, so, the Red Fangs look like they might offer me peace for 1,800. I'm going to drop that, though, to 1,500 so they accept. And they've accepted. The Red Fangs have given me 1,500 for peace. That's incredibly interesting. And they're only at war with me, apart from the greenskins, so it doesn't really overly affect the other dwarven tribes. Now, we have had a problem with Zufbar here. They're currently besieging Mount Gunbad. They do have 16 units, and then there's a rebel army of the Bloody Spears. They have Groompeak, Zufbar, Oakenhammer, and Karag here. But they don't want to unite with me. They don't want to join a confederation, which is not good whatsoever. Because the thing is, if we get wiped out, they're going to get wiped out just behind us. So we need to get a confederation with them. We need to unite the Dwarven realms and Dwarven kingdoms so we can push against the Greenskins before they get too strong. But I'm really quite surprised that Barak Var got wiped out so easily. Now, we do have a grudge here. Defeat 3 armies or garrisons from the following race, the Greenskins. Okay. Now, with that money that we just got from the Red Fangs, can we put it into our economy anyway? We're getting 600 per turn. We're currently upgrading to a watch room here. In 2 turns, we're going to be able to unlock the recruitment slot so we can get another watch room in there. Tier 3, 1,500, we get Thunder Ears and a cannon. Tier 3, we unlock them furthermore. Okay, I don't think there's much else we can do. We currently have Story here and Thorgrim Grudgebearer, who is a rank 7. Let's end the turn and continue. We could even push up to maybe even take Mount Gunbad. But I think we need to start fighting the top knot. So, Schwarzhafen, the Vampire Count tribe, has been destroyed, and Everland vs Templehoof are at war. Interesting. 2,500 in the bank, and we're making 600 per turn. Let's move Thorgrim furthermore up and around to attack. But guys, if you haven't gone and checked out my Empire, my Green Skins, my Vampire Counts, and Chaos campaign, highly recommend you do. Also, like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me out a bunch. So one more turn. We're about to upgrade Mount Squighorn. Let's keep everything going nicely. I don't think there's much else we can do diplomacy-wise. Maybe some of the human factions would like to give me a payment. Low. I don't think the border princes would want to anyway. Alright. Let's end the turn and continue. Okay. This surprises me a lot. Stirland, a Empire faction, has just declared war upon Zufbar. That is incredibly surprising. Well, I can decline and break alliance because they aren't making a confederation with me, so fuck them. Or they are my dwarven kin. Should I aid them? Stirland's not going to attack them. They have to go through vampire count lands to do so. Now, we're into the war on the side of Zufbar. Hopefully they pay my loyalty somehow. Right, popular surplus to Silver Road, and a stranger comes. No, we definitely don't want any chaos corruption here. Zufbar and Stirland are at war, and Story has gone up in rank. We found Ostermark, right. Let's now... I wonder if that's put my relations up with Zufbar.
Come, kin.
Okay.
Feast and drink.
And they've accepted. I don't believe it. The Dwarven realms of Zufbar and the Dwarfs, Thorgrim Grudgebearer, and Stoneheart. What's his name? Bar Undin, Stoneheart have united. Look at that. I can't believe that worked. Joining the war with them against Stirland has now united the Dwarven tribes. Oh, they repaid my, my loyalty. So, wow, that is dramatically changed the campaign now. We're in a much better position. And has that pushed us to 8th? Okay. Top knots are first. My god, they are strong. Vampire counts and greenskins. Okay, so let's now deal with the ramifications of that. So, Mount Gunbad is currently under siege from a Bloody Spears rebellion, so we need to deal with that. So we currently have here Elric, with a rather strong host, and we have Stoneheart. So we have too many units here. We can't afford to have more than 2 full stacks in the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to rally up Stoneheart here. I'm going to get rid of all these dwarven miners to help with our upkeep. Put everyone in here except for the dwarven miners. There we are. What does that make that now? A full stack, perfect. We'll get Ulrich here to disband more dwarven miners. This army will be enough to go and retake Mount Gunbad. So we have 2 dwarf warriors with great weapons. 8 dwarf warriors, I think. Yes. 1 thunder is. That is a lot of archers. Holy shit. And 8 archers. Alright, let's move Ulrich back to Groom Peak. And let's have a look at what we're dealing with here in Zufbar. So Zufbar has iron. And we have a tier 2 iron mine here at the moment. We have a tier 2 clan barracks. And we have a siege workshops. In Oakenhammer, we have a tier 3 settlement. With a toolmaker, a drinking hall, and a trading deposit. Well, if I'm not mistaken, in Oakenhammer, we can actually build a garrison hall to get walls. Which is crucial, because we're only just down the road from Castle Drakenhof. Which is not good whatsoever. So we're going to break down the trading deposit and build a wall. I'm surprised the AA wasn't smart enough to do that. A Karak Doromar. Karak Dom... Dromar. Alright. We have Dwarven Beer. Brilliant. That's our valuable resource. And we have a Trinket Maker. We want to keep our valuable resource there. Let's break down the Trinket Maker. We want to make another wall here as well. So that's 3 territories there. Groom Peak, what's sort of happening here? We don't really have a valuable resource. At Groom Peak, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the... Oh no, this is at Mount Gunbad, isn't it? Being sieged. Groom Peak, we have a granary and a public order, which is fine. I'm going to move Ulrich down to Oakenhammer. Now with this alliance, we need to negotiate with the vampire counts for a non-aggressional pact. Karak Kadrin.
Greetings, kin of
Trade rights.
What can I do for you?
For a payment, we can't give that for free. We need as much money as possible so we can keep afloat. But we have a Dwarf Confederation on our hands. How about 300? We'll just go with the trade right then. Rejected. They still don't want it. Okay. Karak Herin. Will they give me any amount of money? No. I imagine they're on the back foot. They've only got 2 settlements.
Welcome, Dowie.
Would you like an... We've already got a non-aggressional pact with you. Now I do believe Karak Kadrin, if we take that settlement, we can unlock our legendary lord, our second one, who is someone Iron Fist. Is it Ungrim? Yes, Ungrim Iron Fist, but we need Karak Kadrin. Alright. Because of the amount of generals we have now, we have to deal with that as a problem. So, who else is sort of bordering me? Well, funnily enough, the Border Princes, ironically. They don't want an non-aggressional pact either. Right, what we need to do is we need to keep some sort of standing army in the north. Once we get rid of the bloody spears, we'll send this army down to help with Thorgrim, who's going to start pushing against the Savage Orcs. We might even be able to sue for peace with the Greenskins while we deal with them. It's going to be much easier, in theory, pushing down against the Savage Orcs than pushing down into trying to take out some Greenskin lands, pushing right into Iron Rock and Black Crag. We just don't have the army just yet. Maybe because the Greenskins and the Savage Orcs are at war with each other, that might deter some of them. Okay, I was going to start building my watch room, which I will do. We've still got enough money to keep me afloat for the time being. It's just we need this army in the north up here. Okay, how's our public order doing here? It's neutral at Zufbar. I didn't actually check. We'll sort by attitude, and then we'll go by trade rights. So they don't want trade. Vampire counts won't want it. No one else wants it, because we don't have a port or anything. Alright guys, let's end the turn and continue. Right, oh okay, my god. We have some commandments that we can deal with. So we can get public order and tax. Let's go with public order. It's probably the best bet for us. Reduction in vampiric and chaos corruption. And story. Our general has gone up in stats. Awesome. We can go with movement, but he doesn't do much of that. He will be fighting at some point. Well, honestly, he probably won't story. We'll have Stoneheart do most of the fighting, because he will be a other main lord of... he's the main lord of Zufbar. So let's go with movement, because then we can go with reduction in vampiric and chaos, and then we'll go with some more minus construction. Alright, let's end the turn and continue. Oh no. That is not good whatsoever. So objective complete. Occupy, loot and raise, or sack 5 different territories. And we've got another mission. Stirland is going to attack Crag Domra. Stirland has Forthafen. I didn't realise that. What are our relations with the Empire?
Greetings, all you surveyor.
Can we sue for peace?
Dwarfs.
Bastards. We actually can get there, I think. We're gonna lose this settlement if we're not careful. This is the decision we need to make. We can't afford to lose any of these territories that I've just claimed. That's a rather large army. Do I...
Stop that.
I'm trying to think how to get here. Is it worth using the underway to get there?
It is time.
Because we can either send this army down to go deal with it. We could send Thorgrim up to go deal with the siege at Mount Gunbad. Is Mount Gunbad a... Yes. We have a garrison there. 5 breaches, though. What I'm going to do is, even though this army isn't quite ready,
Time for
gonna send you down to Oakenhammer Steel. We're gonna be able to get siege equipment. We're gonna be able to get some grudge throwers at least once we go through the border. Nearly get a cannon. Right, let's force march. Let's send Stoneheart to go deal with that. Oh, it's just a shame we haven't got a fucking wall here. God damn it. We'll send Thorgrim
I suppose.
north.
March.
My god, the amount of times he's come back and forth from Mount Squighorn.
March.
Right, we need to relieve the siege at Mount Gunbad. We have 6 turns before it flops out. Right, 1 more turn before we upgrade this. I'm tempted to upgrade this, but we're losing so much money per turn. I don't know if I think it's a good idea. We need to keep these armies if we're going to throw back Stirland and this greenskin army.
It is time.
We'll break down 2 of these crossbow units. Because what I'll do is, once I'm far enough in the region, we'll get some grudge throwers in. So Stirland are attacking, and there's not really too much we can do about it. They're coming up with, what? 4, 8, 10 units of swordsmen, 1 halberdiers, spearmen. That's unfortunate. Not only do we have the greenskins, we have the humans trying to fuck us. Now, because they're a human faction, they're not going to be able to take the settlement. They're just going to be able to raise or sack it. And we have a set... Oh, okay. I was going to probably play this, but my garrison is exhausted. So if we go fight this army up here... Not too much. Right. Let's auto resolve. And starting this confederation, we've already lost 2 settlements. We have some grudges that are being issued. Right, Thorgrim is double timing north
Not in my name. The High King moves.
to take Mount Gunbad. Okay.
Onward. Aye.
We're going to be in Oakenhammer soon.
On to glory for the ancestors.
Let's now get 2 units of grudge throwers. That should be enough to defeat this. Who are these guys here? Everland. Non-aggression pact, please. Accepted. Perfect. Anyone else?
Dwarfs.
I ideally don't even trust Karak Kadrin, to be honest. Even though we do have a non-aggression pact with them. Right. We'll have to deal with the the top knots and the greenskins next. We have 4,000 in the bank. We're losing 1,000 per turn. I would put that into buildings, but the thing is, right,
The High King.
we need the money to keep afloat.
Summon the
Once we retake these territories, we should be fine. There's no point of... repairing them. Right, what are the grudges we got? Defeat 3 armies of the greenskins. Defeat the following lord in battle. Capture and occupy the following settlement. Right. And they're the grudges we've completed. Right, technology-wise, what are we going for now? We went for dwarven emissaries. We were going for growth and public order. We need to unlock this to get more public order. Okay. Alright. Let's end the turn and continue. Let's just hope no one else attacks me. Alright, so we've been attacked again. Let's just hope they don't raise the settlement, which I imagine they will. What's the point of sacking it again? Not good. Because the Bloody Spears have been doing so well, a war has been issued. So, that means a full stack has just spawned there.
retake the realms. Sure.
We still need to double time here as quickly as possible. So let's keep going. Right, my grudge throwers have been
My axe thirsts for war.
recruited.
Not likely.
Let's get ready to throw back this Stirland attack. So we're losing a -9 per turn here. 7, 15. We're going to have to keep an eye on that as well. We'll go with public order, which we need. Because we're going to have a rebellion there if we're not careful. We're not even going to bother repairing them. Right, Stirland have attacked me again here. The Bloody Spears are moving an army. And they have... Okay. So the War and the other armies there. Karak Harin was destroyed. By whom? Looks like the Border Prince has crushed them. Not good.
Send me to vengeance.
Alright, Grimgor is going to get here soon. But we're about to go bankrupt this turn.
Thirsts for war. Oathbound.
Alright, get Stoneheart to continue. We need to get rid of these.
I'll ignore that.
Stirland. Do the Bloody Spears want peace?
Dantes.
Does Stirland want peace?
Make your demands then, dwarfs. But don't expect the Empire to concede.
Moderate. Will they pay me for damages? They might. Peace. Alright, fine. We have peace with Stirland. I don't know if that's entirely trustworthy, but we need this army to go back here now. Because the Bloody Spears. Right, let's repair. Fuck, we're about to go bankrupt. Maybe we can squeeze some money out of the other dwarven factions.
You may speak before my
Even though we haven't had a battle, this has been incredibly intense. There's only one other dwarven faction.
You may speak.
Maybe the Empire will give us a payment.
War in these dark times.
Maybe 1,000 to keep us afloat. Accepted. Maybe that's for damages from their countrymen. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. This has been pretty hectic. We've formed a confederation. We've lost Mount Gunbad. There's 2 armies encroaching upon Groom Peak. The greenskins and the top knot orcs, the savage orcs and the greenskins, could push upon the Silver Road at any point. We've made peace with Stirland, but I don't know how long for. They do have Schwarzhafen. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the campaign so far. We'll try to get a battle in the next. I'm sure there will be a lot of battles. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Also, my other Total War Warhammer campaigns. I'm playing as the Empire, obviously the Dwarfs, the Greenskins, the Vampire Counts, and Chaos. So go check it out if you haven't already, those campaigns. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.